Hi, my name is Andy.Sachs with Coldwell Banker and the Around Town team. In this short video, you'll learn what it takes to get your home sold for the maximum price in the least amount of time by hiring the right real estate team to get the job done. Let's start with our pledge and values. They're quite simple, actually. Our goal is to change the consumer experience, to offer a fully transparent approach in everything that we do, and finally, to bring a sense of calm and clarity to the closing table. There's several answers you'll get from today's presentation. What should an agent do to sell my home? How can I verify my agent's track record? Do I need to hire a neighborhood specialist? How do we price my home so it sells? What questions should I ask before hiring an agent? What's the number one complaint homeowners make? Is there a long-term contract to hire an agent? And what happens if I decide to sell my home? Not all agents are the same. Just like a doctor, lawyer, accountant, or any service professional, there are good ones and unfortunately bad ones. That also rings true with real estate agents. While we're all licensed by the state, each agent is operating completely their own discretion on what they will actually do and the money they will spend to get your home sold for the maximum amount of money. Our home selling system is proven to work the best in the area. We'll cover more on that later, but here is a list of exactly what we will do for you when you list your home for sale with us today. Our buyer attraction and marketing system is robust, to say the least, and we offer aspects of marketing that no other agent will do or has done in our market. 3D photography, aerial photography, an on-staff staging professional, an on-staff professional photographer, enhanced listing status in the top consumer websites for real estate. We'll run featured listing promotions on Listing Book. We'll utilize our network of agents that span across the country and work exclusively with us on referral basis. That and an entire team approach to offer you better service and attention throughout the real estate process. I'd like to introduce to you something we are very excited about: 3D photography. I invite you to click on the picture and take a brief tour. Our goal is simple. It is our goal to capture enough of the imagination and interest of a buyer that they'll want to see your home in person. With 93% of home buyers looking for a home online, we find it incredibly important to capture their imagination in ways that no other agents are. And we do that with 3D photography, aerial photography, and we also do it the old-fashioned way. We, on a daily basis, will call 10 brokers and buyers every day to ask them if they know someone looking to buy a home just like yours. Yeah, it sounds a little old-fashioned, and yep, it takes a lot of time to do, but we do it religiously because we know it works. It's that human-to-human connection combined with the technological advances that make us the selling machine that we are. As you can see, it's not one specific strategy, but a combination of all these strategies that will attract more buyers and get your home sold quickly for more money. After all, we share the same goal. You want an agent who has experience selling many homes in different situations with a proven track record of getting results. Here are what other sellers and clients are saying about us. Click here to learn more and hear directly what our raving fans are saying. Joe from Newtown said, "We had a really good results with Andy. He was very honest about what my house was worth, and he was always involved." Chris from Newtown said, "They were excellent. When we were selling, we listed on a Monday and sold on a Tuesday." Fred said, "If you're looking for the absolute best real estate agent, it's Andy.Sachs." Cathy said, "I really like Andy because he does a good job. He's thorough, and he's to the point." Christine said, "Andy.Sachs was someone I was familiar with because I've known him from other friends in the market. I decided to work with Andy. He was so great. He was very responsive. He sold our home in a great time frame, and he helped us get another house for a great price." Mike said, "Andy did anything I could have possibly wanted. He would meet us when we needed him to meet us, and he always made himself available to us." Ashley said, "I couldn't have asked for a better real estate agent." Before you hire any professional, whether it's your next real estate professional or someone to repair your car, I highly encourage you read the reviews first. They'll tell the story behind the person you'll do business with and the results you can expect. You can see many more of our reviews by clicking on Zillow or Trulia. There is no lack of real estate agents in our market. In fact, it only takes about 90 days to get your license from the state and be a member of the Board of Realtors. But as I said before, and I've said many times, a real estate license only guarantees basic competency. It does not guarantee, or teach rather, what your agent must do to find buyers who will pay top dollar for your home. There are many agents who brand themselves as the neighborhood expert, when in fact it is against your best interest to hire them. Now, let me explain. We market to all buyers, from those who live locally to, well, quite frankly, internationally. We don't only market to people who live here. Most agents do only local marketing because it costs less. We consistently outperform the neighborhood expert because we focus explicitly on selling our homes, the homes we have listed and are contracted and are obligated to sell. By hiring the person who claims to be the neighborhood expert, you will reduce the likelihood of selling your home because the swatch and depth and breadth of marketing that agent is going to perform is far smaller than what our team offers and employs. You're better off hiring us because of our extensive reach and marketing investment we'll make to attract buyers from everywhere. We spend over $3,000 a month on promotion and marketing, where the average agent spends only a few $100s, if that at all. Which leads us to this question: what price should we list your home for sale? There are several strategies. We'll cover 3 here. First, you can price it over market, which many real estate agents do. They promise you a higher sales price in hopes you will hire them, and then as your home sits on the market since buyers are going elsewhere, they ask you to reduce your home in value over and over again. The next strategy makes a little bit more sense. You can price your home based upon active and sold listings. It'll get us a more accurate understanding and probably a relatively fair frame of time to sell your home. The third is you can price your home in a way that causes an auction effect. Price it aggressively, near where the market will bear, and move your home out. This is not giving your home away. It is showing the value up front and simply not negotiating nearly as much. We're going to professionally recommend a smart asking price based on what buyers are paying for homes with similar features and benefits in today's market in your area. We're also going to get your home professionally appraised upon your request, which you'll own, so you get top dollar and shorten the amount of time your home is listed for sale. A professional appraisal will always give us an advantage in negotiations and might also help us should your buyer run into mortgage financing issues. But there are more questions you need answers to, so you know for certain if your agent will find a buyer who will pay the price you're asking and maybe more. There are several questions you need to ask. These are some. Do you have a team of specialists? Yes, we do. We have a buyer's specialist, a staging specialist, a marketing coordinator, administrative support, professional photographer, and more. How many homes have I personally sold this year? In 2014, I will have closed nearly 90 sales. That is 50 to 100% above our next closest competitor. What is your marketing budget per month? It's between $3,000 and $5,000 depending on the time of year. How many buyer leads do we generate a month? We generate between 15 and 30 depending on the time of year. Do we have a guaranteed sale program? We have a service-first approach. If you're not satisfied with our efforts and if we cannot correct your concerns, we'll amicably part ways. Do you have an easy exit listing agreement? We sure do. See above. Have you written books on real estate? I'm actually writing one now about the changing landscape of real estate marketing and how to best appeal to the buyer's ever-changing needs. How many people are on your team? We currently have 7 and are growing. Will you produce professional video tour? We will go one step further and produce a professional 3D video tour. This is something no other agent in our market employs. Will my listing be featured on your websites? Absolutely. Do you have professional showing plan? Yes. No broker will call you to schedule a showing. We will handle all appointments and hunt down feedback on your behalf. Will you use an electronic box? Yes, we most certainly will. It's not only a safety feature, but it helps us know who has been into your home at any given time. Will you take professional, wide-angle pictures? Yes, our on-staff professional photographer will take high-quality HD photos of your home in addition to the 3D photos. Our aim with photography is to make sure they look realistic, crisp, and clean, so when a buyer comes through, they don't feel deceived from what they saw online. Remember, 93% of home buyers are online looking for homes. We need to present your home accurately in a compelling manner to bring them in. The number one homeowner complaint: my real estate agent never communicates with me. Now, this is unacceptable but understandable, as most agents are a one-person or a very small team, balancing sales, marketing, listings, financials, disclosures, inspections, and all other aspects required to effectively sell your home for the most money. As I said, we're a team of specialists, a well-oiled machine in fact, who will communicate with you at least once a week with detailed updates about what buyers are saying about your home, how many buyers have viewed it both in person and online, and keep you up to date on important changes in the real estate market that you must know that might directly affect the final sale price of your home. We're going to keep you up to date and communicate with you at all times and make sure that we make ourselves available to your needs. This is a promise we keep because we have a team of specialists in place to make it happen consistently. So what about these long-term listing contracts you may have heard of? Meaning if you hire an agent and you don't like the results, you're stuck with them, right? Well, not with us. You can cancel any time for any reason if you're unhappy with the results. This way, you're not held hostage in a contract. So if you're unhappy or we're not doing the things we've said we would, you can fire us. That's okay. But more realistically, if your situation changes, such as you don't want to keep your home on or you decide not to sell it for any reason, we'll take your home off the market without penalty. This eliminates your risk and puts you in control. So if you desire to sell your home and need it done quickly, and you want to sleep soundly knowing you sold it for the best price possible at our market, here's what you need to do today. First, we'll schedule a time for the two of us to speak and have our new seller orientation call. We'll go over what we'll do to prepare your home for sale and get all the necessary disclosures and legal documents prepared up front so your sale runs smoothly. We do all the work for you. These next 21 days are critical, as we'll know how the market is responding to our asking price, and we'll work with you to make any necessary improvements. Again, you're guaranteed to get your highest selling price when you work with us. So we ask you to hire us today as your real estate agent to get the job done of selling your home. Again, for the most amount of money in the least amount of time. We've explained how we'll do it, and with your approval, we'll start right now to put our plan into action on your behalf. We look forward to working with you and hearing from you soon.